Hola, namaste. I'm Ann Averbach. We're here at Nidrawasi Retreat Center in Pisac, Peru. And this is my dear friend.
Hi everyone, I'm Gal from Gal's Gal Yoga from Israel. Thank you, Anne, for having me here to share this practice with you today.
So we have a fun detox and balancing flow today. So it's about an hour practice and we'll come right into it, a little breath work and come right into it. And this is a practice to cultivate strength, to cultivate detoxification, a lot of twists, to rinse the internal organs, and also some balancing poses to bring us into balance, to find strength. All right, so let's get started. Come to a comfortable cross-legged seat. And we're gonna start just with some very simple 5-count breaths. So closing your eyes, rolling the shoulders up and back, lifting the chest, broadening through the collarbones, and then inhaling through the nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, gaze to the third eye, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going at your own pace. I'll talk you through one more round. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold full, perhaps lifting Mula Bandha, Kumbhaka on full. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and take 3 more rounds on your own. Just a 5 inhale, a 5 hold, and a 5 exhale. Usually this part of the practice, I like to add in some sort of intention as well. So inhaling and inviting energy in, the energy that we want to fill ourselves with. We hold on full and we maintain that energy through every cell of the body. And as we exhale, we consciously release and surrender that which no longer serves. The end of your next round, bring your palms face up in front of your heart. Set a clear intention for your practice today, perhaps something to do with cleansing, releasing, or perhaps with balance, or with both. And we'll open space just with one Om today. We'll Om into our hands, wash it over ourselves as a blessing, and send it out, resonating around the planet. Deep inhale. Bringing your hands to prayer at the heart, bowing within. We'll start in an all fours today. So coming into the hands and knees, shoulders over wrists. And we'll start with 3 rounds of cat-cow. And we're gonna add in Uddiyana Bandha here. So you're gonna inhale and spread the sit bones, lift the collarbones, spread the collarbones, lift the sternum. And then as you exhale, you'll exhale through the mouth. Pull the belly to the spine and pull the chin to the chest too. Get that little bit of Jalandhara Bandha as well. So 3 more rounds like that. Inhale, spread the sit bones, open the heart, close the eyes. And as you exhale, exhale through the mouth. Pull the belly to the spine. Navel pulls up and in. And then chin to the chest. Get that throat lock. Beautiful. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look up. Draw in through the collarbones. Exhale, belly to spine. Draw the chin to the chest, puff up behind the heart. Inhale, and make your way back to center. center. Shoulders over wrists, and go ahead, tuck the toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. So we're gonna get our hips nice and warm here today. So when you're down dog, just take a moment and walk it out. Drop the right knee left, the left knee right, and maybe even pretty dramatically. So both heels to the left, and you press through the right hand. Both heels to the right, and you press through the left hand. Inhale, back to center. Big toes touch. Inhale, right leg flies. Bend the right knee. Take a big external kick towards the left. Lift the right knee higher. Exhale, gaze outside of the right pinky. Right foot steps. Left hand down. Open arm twist. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Press through the hands. Hover the right foot and sweep it all the way back. Three-legged dog. Big external opening. And then internally rotate. Right foot next to left. Inhale, left leg up, bend the left knee, gaze under the left armpit, lift the left knee a little higher, and then lightly step outside of the left wrist, right hand down, inhale, blossom, open arm twist, reach and open, exhale, left hand to the earth, press through the hands, press through the ball of the right foot, float the left leg, sweep it up and back, big external kick, internally rotate the thigh, return it back to center. Inhale, roll forward to a high plank, knees, chest, and shin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward dog. Let's do that one more time. Big toes touch, right foot floats, bend the right knee. This time with the right knee bent, draw 3 circles. So, really massaging the knee, the hip, the ankle all at once. And then re-extending the right leg, gaze outside of the right pinky finger, right foot steps, left hand down. Inhale, open arm twist, reach. Exhale, right hand down, press through the hands, right foot reaches out in a big circle, bend the right knee, gaze under the right armpit, stay here, or maybe a little balance, right hand roots, maybe left hand to the right foot. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Left hand down, right foot down, left foot floats, bend the left knee, and then big circles, really massaging the left knee, the hip, and the ankle all at once. So start to rotate those ankles, point and flex the toes. Inhale, left leg high, lightly step, left foot steps, right hand down. Inhale, open arm twist. Take it up and back, reach. And then exhale, left hand down, press through the hands, sweep that left leg up and around in an arc. Big external opening. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, left hand roots. Right hand comes to the left foot for a little bind, bringing you right into the center. And if this is too much for you, you're welcome just to float the right hand towards the left foot. Right hand down, left foot down. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Knees, chest, and chin or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Drop to your knees and take child's pose. Inhale, roll up to an all fours. Shoulders over wrists. And then either 5 chaturanga push-ups on your knees or 5 chaturanga push-ups. So wrapping the elbows in, just building a little bit of strength here. Feeling the upper body starting to turn on. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward dog. Big toes touch. Left foot roots, right foot flies. Now we add on, bend the right knee, gaze under the right armpit. And then with the right knee bent, you're just gonna draw 3 little pulses here, lifting the right knee higher. So getting into the outer hip, the glute, 3, 4, 5. Right leg high. Now we're gonna draw the knee to the nose, draw the energy in, touch. Right foot forward, left hand down, inhale, open arm twist, reach. And now exhale, feet parallel. Option one, skater pose to the back. So left quad activated. Option two, skandasana, go low. And now we move into our hips side to side. So moving through your hips to get back. Right foot forward, left heel high, left hand down. Open arm twist, reach. Exhale, feet parallel, stay high or go low, skandasana. Beautiful, one more of those. Coming back to center, left hand down, right arm up, inhale. Exhale, feet parallel, stay high or go low, skandasana. So, options. Option one, stay high here and just hang out, right arm up. Option two, if you're in skandasana, left tricep to left knee, thumbs to the sternum, or go ahead and take the bind. Drawing the right shoulder back, flexing the right toes. Just 3 deep breaths here. Heart open. And then slowly releasing if you have the bind, getting into your legs, and wherever you're at, stay high or go low, just journey from side to side, just a couple times, really getting into the hips. We're getting the hips nice and lubricated here. Some of the arm balancing that we're going to do is really dependent on having open hips to get into the positions. Beautiful, one more round side to side. And then we'll meet in an open arm twist. So right foot forward, left heel high, left hand down, inhale, right arm up. And then slowly start to come off of the left fingertips, start to hover until you come all the way into an open arm twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Lower the outer right hip in line with the left knee. And then right hand to right hip, draw it back. Left bicep by ear, inhale, reach. Take it up and back. Exhale, left tricep, right knee, thumbs to the sternum. Option one, stay here. Option two, if you want to play with the arm balance, left hand down, right hand parallel, and then right foot forward, left heel back. Harvita Agapada Vinyasa for 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming back to center. We all meet back in the twist. Inhale, come back to center, crescent lunge. Now we'll come into a little balance here. So right foot roots, and then shifting the weight into the right foot, you're gonna slowly draw the left knee to kiss the right knee. Draw it all the way up. Maybe you extend the foot forward. Maybe you extend the arms forward. And then left knee lifts, inner knees touch. Come back through warrior 3, pause, find your breath, bend the right knee, and lightly step back, crescent lunge. Let's do 2 more of those in slow motion. So right foot roots, left knee draws to meet the right, left knee lifts to the chest, stay here, extend the foot, or extend the foot in the arms, and then left knee lifts a little higher, inner knees kiss. Warrior 3 with Detox arms. Arms can be by your side or biceps by ears. Lift the heart, bend the right knee, and step back, crescent lunge. Last one. So finding your balance, right foot roots, take out the momentum, slowly activate that right glute as you draw the left knee up. Left knee hovers, stay here, or extend the foot, stay here, or extend the arms. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Lift the left knee higher, inner knees kiss, and then Vira 3. Om 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the right knee, step it back lightly. Crescent lunge, take it up and back. We're going to do an interesting exit today, so hands to the earth, left hand down, and then just step the right foot back, Vashisthasana, right bicep
and dips and lifts. 4, 3, 4, and 5. Lower all the way down, left hand down. You're on the knife edge of the left hip. And just take 3 breaths here. Feeling the left armpit lifting. Feeling the outer left heel reaching away from you. Come sideways. So stay here. And then go ahead and bring the ball of the right foot behind the left knee. And option 1 is just to stay here, right forearm to right knee. Option 2, go ahead and lift it up into a wild thing. And stay here, or right hand behind the head. And then from the right elbow to the right knee, really use the ball of the right foot as leverage, reach and open. And extend the arm, exhale, come all the way down. So you're on your side, slowly roll to your belly. And then roll to the other side. So rolling over the hip, and just do that one more time. Roll over the belly, left hand down, roll to the left hip, roll to the belly, roll to the right hip. One more time. Roll to the belly, and inhale up, exhale, lower down. Let's do 5 little Bhujangasana pulses here. So we'll start the first one on the fingertips, tuck the chin. Inhale, roll up with the back of the head. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, roll down. So lead with the back of the heart here. Inhale, chin to chest, lift, and this time maybe you roll and gaze over the right shoulder. Exhale, lower down. Chin to chest, inhale, lift. Exhale, gaze over the left shoulder, and exhale down. This time we're going to hover the hands, root through the feet. Inhale, lift the elbows, draw the elbows back towards the floating ribs, and then stay here, or little Shalabhasana variation. Lift the feet in the air, right ankle on top of the left. Inhale, lift, maybe you stay here, maybe a little rock and roll. Inhale, lift higher, left ankle on top of right, squeeze, and stay or rock and roll. Exhale all the way down. Option 1, prostration pose, third out of the mat, palms face up. Take a break. Option 2, 5 chaturanga push-ups on your knees, or regular chaturanga push-ups. So as you come down, just make sure that you maintain the ribs in line with the elbows. So you don't want to be dipping any lower. Keep the elbows wrapping in. Just cultivating some strength. Beautiful. All roads back. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. Slow, steady, full. Maybe you play with inhaling the tippy toes up and exhaling, pressing the heels down and drawing the hips back. Stay rooted through all of the fingers, through all of the knuckles. And then walk the right big toe to the midline. Float the left knee up into the air. Bend the left knee. And then go ahead and take 5 circles. So pointing and flexing the toes, massaging the knee, the hip, and the ankle, all at once. And then inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Maybe you make it touch. And then left foot forward, right hand down. Inhale, open arm twist. Take the left arm up and open. Exhale, feet parallel. And then it's either skater pose, staying high, activating the right quad, or skandasana, going low to the back of the mat. And we'll take 2 more of these. Get into your hips as you move forward. So left foot forward, right hand down, right heel high. Inhale, open arm twist. Exhale, feet parallel, stay high, activating the right quad, or go low, skandasana. Thumbs to the sternum. One more. skater or skandasana to the back of the mat. If you're in skater, just stay here. Bring your right forearm to the thigh and stay with the hand on the hip or the left arm up. If you're in skandasana, go ahead and either right tricep to the shin or go ahead and take a bind. Gazing over the left shoulder, flexing the left toes, heart open. One more deep inhale. Exhale to twist a little deeper. Inhale back to center, hands to prayer. And then slowly moving into your legs, whatever feels right to you, just side to side, getting into the hips. This might be all the way up here. You might be really high in these, or you might start going lower. But allow yourself to move into the hips. And then this next round, right hand down, right heel high, left arm up, open arm twist. And then slowly, left knee over the ankle, slowly start to come off of, bring the weight off of the right hand. Hover the right fingers, and then slowly come into an open arm twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Spread the fingers here, and then left hand back, right arm lifts. Lift the right elbow, and then exhale, right elbow or tricep to the left knee, thumbs to the sternum. So, again, remembering to stay where it's appropriate for you at the moment. It'll be different day to day. Or stay here, or right hand down, left arm parallel. Parvrita, Ekapada Kundanyasana, left foot forward, right foot back. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. All roads back to this twist, twisted crescent, and then slowly come up into a crescent lunge. Inhale. So coming into the balancing and strengthening part of our sequence. Left knee in line with the hip, shift the weight into the left foot, and slowly draw the right knee to meet the left. Draw the right knee up, stay here, or extend the right foot. Stay here or extend the arms. 3, 2, 1. Right knee lifts higher, inner knees kiss, and then Degasana version of your Virabhadrasana 3, arms by the side, right hip parallel, bend the left knee, and lightly step back, crescent lunge. Inhale. 2 more of those. Full presence. Left foot roots. Slowly draw the right knee up. Activate that left glute as you do so. Right knee high, stay here, extend the foot. Stay here, extend the arms. And then right knee lifts a little higher, inner knees kiss, and then either Virabhadrasana 3 with the arms by the side, or bicep spiders. Take another deep breath in, bend the left knee, and lightly step down. Last one. Set it up, shift the weight to the left foot, slowly draw the right knee up, draw the right knee to the chest, heart open, stay or float the foot, stay or float the arms, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now, inner knees kiss, try to keep the biceps by the ears, full Virabhadrasana 3, Om 5, Om 4, Om 3, Om 2, bend the left knee, step back, crescent lunge. Grand finale, right hand down, press through the right hand, step back, Vashisthasana, left bicep by ear, 5 hip dips, right hip dips, and lifts. 4, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This time lower all the way down. So you're on the outer edge of the right hip, lifting away from the armpit. Really keep that left hip stacked right on top of the right. And then I'll come sideways again. So then bending the left knee, follow the left foot behind the right kneecap. Option 1, stay here, creating space between the right armpit and the outer hip, and pressing the back of the left hand into the left knee. Inner thigh, really. Stay here, or root through the ball of the left foot. Inhale, lift, wild thing. Stay here, bend the left elbow, hand behind the heart, behind the head. Left elbow reaches away from the left outer hip from the knee, knee from the ball of the foot. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Slowly lower all the way back onto your side. And then stack the left foot on top of the right. And then exhale, roll over your hips back to center. And then go ahead, so your thighs are on the earth here. And then we're just going to do little presses here. So draw the hands back. Inhale, lift the heart, broaden the collarbones. Exhale, lower the elbows 2 inches from the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale all the way down, third out of the mat. Arms reach out in front of you, prostration pose. Take a deep inhalation and let it out with a sigh. One more deep inhale and exhale. And then slowly tuck the toes, lift the kneecaps, and come onto the pads of the fingertips. And then right arm and left heel lift and lower. Left hand and right heel lift and lower. Stay with ease where everything lifts, hands up, feet up, and then right hand and left heel higher, left hand and right heel higher. Right hand, left heel higher, left hand, right heel higher. One more time on each side, right hand, left hand, right heel. Exhale, lower down. Make a pillow for your chin and windshield wiper your feet from side to side. Shake out your hips. And then once again, options. Option 1, prostration, third out of the mat, hang out. Option 2, 5 chaturanga push-ups, or 5 chaturanga push-ups on your knees. Using the breath. However you get there, all roads back.
Come back to a down dog. And in your down dog, just walk it out. Drop the right knee left and the left knee right. Shake out your hips. And then walking your feet a third of the way forward. Right hand to the left ankle, gaze into the left armpit. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, start to internally rotate and float the right heel an inch. Option 3, float the right heel into the air. Left hand and left foot press, right heel lifts. Final variation, right knee bends, right hand to the inner arch of the right foot, and kick open, allowing the right shoulder to draw open. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Right hand down, right foot next to the left. Left hand wraps under the body for the outer right ankle, gazing into the right armpit. Option 1, stay here, great place to stay. Option 2, left foot lifts, maybe an inch. Option 3, left foot lifts a lot. Option 3, 4, you bend the left knee, left hand to the inner arch of the left foot, and allow the weight to kick the left shoulder open. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Slowly coming back to a regular dog, gazing forward, and stepping or floating your way to the front of the mat. Hips low, arms high, Utkatasana. Hands to purr at the heart. Slowly start to sink the hips, keep the thumbs at the sternum, left tricep, right knee. Great place to stay here, drawing the left knee back. Option to stay or come to a toe stand. Option to take a traditional Parsvabhakasana, or today we're going to play with a fun variation. So right forearm goes down, right elbow in line with the left wrist, and then maybe you just lift the hips a little. Maybe you start to straddle the legs. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Coming back to center, all roads back, twisted chair. Inhale, come up, and second side, hands to prayer. Sink the hips, right knee draws back, left tricep, right knee, thumbs to the sternum. Great place to stay. Or come down into a toe stand, setting up for traditional side crow, or if you want to play with the fun variation, right tricep, left knee, left forearm out, left elbow in line with the right wrist, and then maybe you lift the heels a little, or maybe you start to straddle the legs. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Coming back to center, Utkatasana with the twist. Coming back to Utkatasana. Clasp the hands behind the sacrum. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lion's breath to fold. Rinse the shoulders, bow, and take 5 deep breaths here. Just bouncing, Uttanasana, fold. Keep the heel of the hands together. And you can keep a micro bend in the knees, or you can start to straighten the legs. Always a little micro bend. And then slowly releasing the hands down to the earth. Plant the hands, either step back to high plank and lower, or float back to chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Big toes touch, right foot floats. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, draw the right knee to the left elbow, and then bring the right pinky toe outside of the left wrist. Spin the left heel flat, and inhale, blossom open. Some people call this star, some people call it drunken triangle. Stay here, or left hand to the right foot, hover the foot, stay here, or float it for Vishwamitrasana. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. See if you can hover the foot and then come back to a 3-legged dog. Right leg high. Gaze forward. Internally rotate the right thigh. So right toes down. This one I got from Tiffany Cruikshank. So bend your left knee. It's like you're skating forward. So bend your left knee and skate, float the left foot forward. And then press through the hands and bring it back. We'll just do that 2 more times. Bend the left knee, skate, float forward, and back. This time we'll hold, press through the hands, skate, float forward, and then bending the left knee, you're gonna set it up for warrior 2. So right foot back, left heel intersects right inner arch. And then slowly start to walk your hands to the right front corner of the mat. Get into those hips. Little pulses here. And then slowly walking it back in, left hand to the left ankle, and then inhale, come all the way up. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Left hip under, 3 deep breaths. Left palm up, inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. Take it up and back. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle with the left forearm to the thigh, Parsvakonasana. 2 more of those. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Last one. Inhale, Vira 2. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, Vira 2. Exhale, option 1, Parsvakonasana, stay here. Option 2, left hand to the inside of the foot, maybe a half bind. If you have a full bind, go ahead and take the full bind. If you have a full bind, we're gonna play. Feel free to stay anywhere within there. This is a great place to be. Feel free to stay right in Parsvakonasana. But if you have the full bind, left foot roots, and maybe you play with a bound Ardha Chandrasana. So left foot roots and right foot flies. And then from there, maybe you play with right foot coming forward, shifting the weight into the right foot, and coming up into a bird of paradise. Otherwise, big arm circles in Parsvakonasana. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. If you're up, slowly start to make your way back down. And then if you have the bind, unbind it. Inhale, come back, warrior 2. Exhale, and spin onto the ball of the right foot. So now, right heel high, and then one more twist here. So left hip back, right arm high, right tricep, left knee, thumbs to the sternum. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, right hand down, left arm up. Option 3, take the bind. And then if you have the bind, perhaps a true bird of paradise, left foot roots, right foot steps forward, and the true bird of paradise is actually in the twist. So right elbow, left knee, stay here, or extend. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. If you're up, gently make your way back down. If you're in the twist, slowly come back. And now bring both hands inside of the left foot. Option 1, just little pulses here, shoulders over your wrists. Option 2, start to weave the left shoulder under the left knee, root through the hands, and play with kicking the left foot forward and the right foot back. Ekapada Kundanyasana, and maybe to exit, shooting it back. Either way, step back, shoot back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Slow, steady, deep. Big toes come to touch. Left foot floats. Inhale, lift it into the air. Gazing to the right elbow. Left knee, right elbow. Draw them to touch. And then extend the left pinky toe outside of the right pinky finger. Spin the right heel flat. Star pose or drunken triangle. Right arm up, stay here. Or right hand to the left foot, stay here. Or left shin towards the temple. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Wherever you're at, hover the left foot. And then plant the hands and shoot that left leg high. And then internally rotate the thigh, so lower the heel in line with the hip. Gaze forward, shifting the weight into the hands, as if you have a roller skate on the right foot. Bend the right knee and float forward. Bend it and float back. 2 more of those. Bend, float, skate forward. Bend, float, skate back. Last one. Bend, float, skate forward. Bend the right knee. Set the left heel back. Set up for warrior 2 from the waistline down and walk your hands to the left front corner of the mat. So first just getting into those hips, taking a few movements here. Inhaling and exhaling, broadening through the sit bones, drawing your hips back. We'll really play tug of war, really get your hands to walk out in an angle. Melt the back of the heart. And then slowly walking your hands back in. Right hand to the right ankle, left arm comes up, and blossom into warrior 2. In warrior 2, make sure your right heel intersects the left inner arch. Draw your hips parallel. Right knee in line with the hip. 3 deep breaths. Find your balance, find your strength here. Right inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior, take it up and back. Inhale, Vira 2. Exhale, Parsvakonasana, right forearm to thigh, left bicep by ear. 2 more of those. Make it a dance. Inhale, Vira 2. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, Vira 2. Exhale, extended side angle, Parsvakonasana. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, reverse. Take it up and back. Reach and stretch. Inhale, Vira 2. And now options. Option 1, if you're newer to the practice, stay here, Parsvakonasana with the left arm up or the bicep by the ear. Option 2, right hand to the inside of the foot, left hand corkscrews behind the back, maybe a half bind. Option 3, full bind. If you have the full bind, lean back and then stay here or shift the weight into the right foot and play with a bound Ardha Chandrasana. So left foot floating behind you and then left foot stepping forward and then slowly coming up into the easy bird of paradise, right leg high, heart open. If you're in Parsvakonasana, take 3 circles with the arms. Big shoulder openers. If you're up, slowly start to make your way back down. All roads back, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, Vira 2. And then bringing the hands to the hips, shift the weight into the right foot, spin onto the ball of the back foot, and come back into a crescent lunge. Level off the hips, right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, left arm high, lift. Exhale, left tricep or elbow, right knee. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, left hand down, right arm up. Option 3, go ahead and take the bind. And if you have the bind, you want to play with a full bird of paradise. Left foot steps forward, you shift the weight into the left foot, and lightly coming up, maybe right foot extends. Om 3. Om 2. Om 1. If you're up, making your way back down. Inhale, coming back to center. Both hands to the inside of the right foot. Shoulders over wrists. Option 1, just bounce it out here. Great place to be. Option 2, Ekapada Kundanyasana exit. Wrapping the right shoulder under, pressing through the hands, and then right foot forward, left foot back, and taking your exit. Inhale, up dog. Good news, child's pose. Palms up, heart open, mind open. So, this point in the practice, you're welcome to hang out in child's pose. You have 2 minutes here. So I'm gonna offer you an option, and you're welcome to take it or not. So the option that we're gonna play with today is gonna be a Bakasana to Shirshasana with leg dips. So it'll look like this. You'll come into a crow pose, planting the hands, and walking the knees towards the armpits, pressing through the hands, lifting the heels, and then slowly coming to the crown of the head. And then from here, drawing the knees in, lifting the legs, maybe right knee, right elbow, and up, left knee, left elbow, and up. And you can play with these. If you want to play with coming into a half or a full lotus here, you can play with that. If you want to play with coming from here to balance, you'll draw the knees in and pressing through the hands. Maybe you'll start to lift the head and release. Otherwise, you could play with a one-legged crow here. So Gal's gonna show that, coming into Bakasana. And then hugging in, and maybe freeing up one leg. Beautiful. And driving back.
Take two.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So, or coming into Parsva, or a one-legged Bakasana. So, drawing the right leg up and back, hovering it, and then the left leg up and back. A lot of Uddiyana Bandha here, a lot of Mula Bandha. Beautiful. All roads back, child's pose. Palms open, heart open. All right, last little push of our standing series. Come back to an all fours. 5 more chaturanga push-ups, on your knees or not. And all roads back, Adho Mukha. This time we're just gonna walk our feet forward. And you're gonna bend your knees and roll your body all the way up to stand. So roll all the way up. Hands reach above. And then left foot roots, right ankle behind left, right wrist behind left. Press the backs of the hands together. Draw the outer and inner thighs in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hips to the right, gaze left. 2 more of these. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hips to the right, gaze left. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Maybe you come onto the tippy toes this time. Exhale, heels down. Hips to the right, peel left. So from the right ankle to the hip to the armpit to the wrist, long line of energy. Inhale, come back up. Keeping the right ankle behind the left, spread your hands, bow and bend in. And then, so your left inner thighs is kissing the floating ribs, right hip pins back, and your hands walk to the left corner of the mat. So find a bit of a tug of war from your outer right hip to your middle finger. Reach and stretch. And then slowly start to walk the hands back in, and you're gonna frame that left foot. And you're just gonna float the right leg up behind you. So you're somewhere here between a standing splits and an Ardha Chandrasana. So the right toes face to the right, and then find an edge, and then just bounce that right heel up and down. So activating the right inner thigh and the right glutes. 3, 4, 5. Keep the fingers rooted, and now right heel towards the right sit bone. Kick it in and out. 1, 2, see if you can make contact. 3, 4, 5. Now right heel to left sit bone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Left hand down, right hand to the heart, and then stay here, or start to shift the weight into the left hand, into the left foot, floating the left hand. Maybe right arm floats, left arm floats, or 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring both hands down. Now we square it off. So now an internal rotation. Right heel high, right toes down. Micro bend the left knee. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Draw it in. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, knee to the nose. And back. Last one, knee to the nose. And then you slowly start to bend the left knee and come to take a seat. So you can use your hands, or right hand, right foot, or maybe left hand, right foot too. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. We're gonna have a seat here, and then right knee high, right leg high. Stay here, and then left hand, right foot, right arm back. Take a twist. Gazing to the right hand, lifting the heart. And then slowly lower the right leg down. Let's open it up, Parvrita Janushirshasana. So now opening to the side, hips facing the side, sole of the left foot to the right inner thigh. Just a little play here, back and forth. Inhale, arms wide. Right forearm to right inner thigh, left hand towards the right foot. Inhale, open, left hand outside of the left hip, right big toe down. Modified Vashisthasana. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale down, inhale, open, right hand down, left hand towards the right toes. Inhale, blossom. Exhale, left hand down, and reach. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale this time. Stay here, or if final variation, right hand cups the right foot, back of the head to the shin, and really peel open. 5 deep breaths. Inhale, come up. And then either modified Vashisthasana or step the left foot back in line with the right, full Vashisthasana. Stay here, or right big toe, right peace fingers to the big toe, and start to blossom it open, yogic big toe lock. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Slowly lower all the way down to the left hip, bend your knees, and coming back to face forward. 3 big hip circles, close the eyes. So really allow these movements to wash away any kind of tension and allow yourself to come to more balance here. All roads back, Adho Mukha. And then just step or float your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale to roll all the way up. Hands to prayer. Right foot roots, left ankle behind right. Left wrist behind right, backs of the hands touch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hips to the left. Gaze to the right. Inhale, back to center. Lift. Exhale, hips to the left. Draw the outer right hip left. Press through the left heel. Inhale, center. Last time, maybe you come onto the tippy toes and lift. Exhale, lowering the heels. Hips to the left, hands to the right. Reach. And then inhaling back. Keeping the left ankle behind the right. Spread the hands. Bend the right knee, bow and fold. And then drawing the outer left hip back, walk your hands to the right front corner of the mat. And start to play tug of war between the outer left hip and the left middle finger. So the right inner thigh is touching the floating ribs. But really get that spaciousness. So imagine tug of war, outer left hip to left middle finger. Use the fingers. And then slowly start to walk it in, frame that right foot. Inhale, float the left leg into the air, shoulders over wrists. And now you're like in a standing splits, but the left toes are facing left. So it's an external opening of the hip. And then when you find an edge here, start to activate the left glute and inner thigh and just take 5 bounces here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then really reach that left heel higher. And now walk it. So right hand, shoulder over wrist. And then we're coming to Ardha Chandrasana, left hand to the heart. So now the left outer edge of the foot is parallel to the ceiling. Stay here or start to lightly come onto the right hand. Hand towards the heart. Om 3. Om 2. Om 1. And then slowly left hand down, start to internally rotate the thigh. So now gaze back, the heel should be in line with the hip. Inhale,
Micro bend the right knee, exhale, knee to nose. Draw it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Crunch. One more, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. This time you bend the right knee and you start to come all the way down for your seat. Maybe hands to the inner and outer edges of the foot. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Sit bones down, left shin high. Open the heart, flex the left toes, and then maybe right hand to the outer edge of the left foot and peel open. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center, lower the left foot, and now we're gonna open up for the Parvrita Janushirasana. So the hips are facing the side now, right sole of the foot to the left inner thigh, left forearm to the left thigh or inner thigh, right hand towards the left foot. Exhale. Inhale, come up to center, open the heart, right hand outside of the right hip, modified Vashisthasana, reach. 2 more of those, exhale. We pulse it down, left forearm to thigh, right hand, left foot. Inhale, blossom, open the heart, exhale, right hand down, inhale, reach. Last one, hips down. This time we hold, left forearm to thigh, right hand to the left foot, really twist open, gaze under the right armpit. 3 more deep breaths. Final expression, left hand can cup the right heel, and you press the back of the head into the left shin. Take 1 more breath here. Inhale, come up. Right hand down. Modified Vashisthasana. Stay here, or step the right foot under the left. Stay here, or yogic toe lock, peace fingers to the left big toe, and start to hover it. Take 1 more deep breath in and out. Slowly lowering all the way down to the outer right hip. Bending the knees and coming back to the front of the mat. Shoulders over wrists, and just 1 big hip circle each direction. Beautiful. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Walk your feet between your hands, and then sink your hips low, arms high, Utkatasana. Grand finale of our sequence here. Our balancing sequence, shift the weight into the left foot. Inhale, lift the right knee up. Right leg over, Garudasana. Right arm under. Inhale, lift the elbows. And exhale, slowly start to sink in. Elbows, knees, and navel all in line with one another. Beautiful place to stay. If you want to play with this Parsvabhakasana with Galavasana or Garudasana legs, you're going to unhook the right foot. You're going to bring the left tricep to the right knee. You're going to plant the hands, and then you're going to come to flow. And then when you float, you re-hook up that foot. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Slowly unwind. Coming back to center, like nothing ever happened. We make our way back to Garudasana. Inhale, lift the right knee up. Right ankle outside of left knee, hands to prayer. So, great place to stay. Stay here, lowering the hips. Or start to bring the right forearm or the right elbow to the sole of the right foot, thumbs to the sternum. Great place to stay. Or, if you have enough space, if you have the hook, We're gonna play with firefly here today. So right tricep to the sole of the right foot, left hand comes parallel, and you shift the weight into the hands, and you bring that left heel right. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Like nothing ever happened. We all make our way back. And then left hand to the outer edge of the right foot or the right knee. And then right foot or knee forward. Right hand back. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Slowly release. And bring your feet hip distance apart and just draw little figure eights with your hips. So washing that all the way. Doing great, we're almost at the end of the practice. So these balancing poses start to shift direction. These balancing poses can definitely bring things up for us. And so just doing them with a real great sense of humility and the ability to fall a number of times and get back up. And that's how we really proceed with them. So second side, set yourself up, Tadasana. Heart open, mind open. When it comes to these balances, most of it's really mental. So set yourself up for success on the second side. Hips low, left leg over. The toe could be on the earth or it wraps. Left arm under, Garudasana. Elbows, knees, and navel all in line with one another. Great place to stay. Or just start to nest your eagle, bowing down. If you want to play with the Parsva with Garudasana legs, I unhook my left foot. I bring my right tricep to the left knee, and then I step the left foot hand out, and so then it's a Parsva, at which point I rehook up the legs. So now I rehook up the ankle, left foot outside of right ankle, and then slowly we unwind. We come back, we walk it all back in, like none of that ever happened. Coming back to Garudasana. Elbows high, hips low. 3 deep breaths. Grand finale of our sequence. Inhale, open. Left ankle outside of right knee. Hips back. Great place to stay. Stay here in a figure 4. Or start to bring the left forearm or tricep to the sole of the left foot. Stay here, or you hook the tricep, you plant the left hand, you plant the right hand parallel, and then maybe you start to float that right foot over to the left. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Slowly unwinding and bringing the right hand to the left ankle or knee. Inhale, grand finale. Left foot forward, left hand back. 3 deep breaths. Slowly release the foot. And come to the top of the mat. One final vinyasa. Hands to prayer. Inhale, sweep it up and back. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, look up and lengthen. Exhale, bow and fold. Take 3 deep breaths here in Uttanasana, just letting the head drain. Letting go of any of the tension. Feeling your hamstrings lengthening. And then bending your knees, planting the hands, step back to a high plank, drop the knees, and we'll just end with one spinal twist here. So I'm gonna show you the options. Option 1 is very simple. Left hand to the center, inhale, right arm up, and just thread the needle. Right temple down, left hand to the right side, right front corner of the mat. The other last option is a pretty deep twist. So I'm gonna come sideways to show it with you.
Got this from a friend of mine. So basically, instead of the regular twist, I start to walk my right hand to my left ankle, and I come onto my right temple. And then from here, I start to weave the right hand between the window of the legs, left hand corkscrews behind the back, and then you take the twist. It's a pretty deep twist here. Wherever you're at, 5 deep breaths. Left arm up. If your left hand is under, bring the left hand under your shoulder. Inhale, right arm reaches. And exhale, right hand back to center. Before we come to the second side, 3 circles with the sternum, really massaging the back door of the heart. And switch. Coming to the second side, right hand to the midline, left arm up, inhale, and either a regular thread the needle, or bringing the left hand towards the left ankle, coming into the left temple, right arm corkscrews behind the back, left hand between the window of the legs, and you twist and rinse. So twists are so powerful for detoxifying us, and we've done a lot of them today. So really breathe deep. Feel your organs getting nourished. Feel them getting this beautiful rinse. One more breath here. And then slowly bringing the right hand under the shoulder. Inhale, left arm blossoms. Reach it up. And coming back to center. Cross your ankles and make your way all the way onto your back. One final spinal twist here. Left knee into the chest. Right hand draws the left knee over. Five deep, full, nourishing breaths. This is the part of your practice where you should probably start to feel the effects, start to be able to feel the work that you've done today. Take one more breath here. Inhale back to center. Left leg back. Draw the left knee into your chest more. Kick through the right heel. And then switch. Right knee in. Left heel out. And then the left hand draws the right knee over to the left. Take a deep twist. Heart open. Mind open. Slow, nourishing, deep breath. Gently drawing the right knee back in, kicking through the left heel. And then extending the right foot next to the left. Feet open, palms open, heart open, Shavasana. And I'd like to share one passage with you. I won't be here with you for all of Shavasana. Take as long of a Shavasana as you can today. But I'd like to share with you a passage from the Hopi elders. And this is from awaken.org. You have been telling the people that this is the 11th hour. Now you must go back and tell the people that this is the hour. And there are things to be considered. Where are you living? What are you doing? What are your relationships? Are you in right relation? Where is your water? Know your garden. It is time to speak your truth. Create your community. Be good to each other. And do not look outside yourself for your leader. Then he clasped his hands together, smiled, and said, "This could be a good time. There is a river flowing now, very fast. It is so great and swift that there are those who will be afraid. They will try to hold on to the shore. They will feel they are being torn apart and will suffer greatly. Know the river has its destination. The elders say we must let go of the shore, push off into the middle of the river, keep our eyes open and our heads above the water. And I say, see who is there with you and celebrate. At this time in history, we are to take nothing personally, least of all ourselves. For the moment that we do, our spiritual growth and journey come to a halt. The time of the lone wolf is over. Gather yourselves. Banish the word struggle from your attitude and your vocabulary. All that we do now must be done in a sacred manner and in celebration. We are the ones we've been waiting for. And that's a Hopi prophecy from 2000. We're now coming into 2020, and it's just as appropriate as ever. Have a beautiful rest. Please take a full Shavasana, and we hope to see you either in Peru or Maui or somewhere in the world soon.